Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be looking at composition of functions and we'll be looking at it with table of values and different expressions. So the composition of a function is simply using a function as an input for another function, and it is written this way. First off, this is a table of value of inputs from 1 to 7, where the function of f of x is 2x plus 1, as you can see, where x is 4, 2 times 4, that's 8, plus 1, 9. And your function for g of x is x squared. So, just like I said, when we talk about composition of functions, we want to use a function as an input for another function. For example, let's say f of g of 2. So for this, g of 2 becomes an input for f. So we start by finding g of 2. What's g of 2? G of 2 are 2, g is 4. So now we have to find f of 4. And f of 4 is 9. I hope this was clear enough. So now for, let's say, g f of, let's say, g f of 3. Yeah, g f of 3. So this would be g f of 3 becomes the input, and f of 3 is 7. So g7, g of 7 is 49. Now, composites of functions can either be written this way or can be written as where you have f of g can be written this way or can be written as this, f of g, where you have g of f. This can be written this way or can be written this way. Either ways, this and this mean the same. This and this mean the same. So sometimes instead of giving us a value in here, for example, we can resolve f of g of 2 by simply finding f of g of x and making 2 an input. Let's see. Let's just write that down. So let me wipe this for space. Let me get this wiped for space. So I said to solve this, we can start off by finding f of g of x. And f of g of x, where g of x is x squared, would be the same thing as f of x squared. And for our g, according to this question, we have x as 2. So f of x squared would be f of 2 squared, which is f of 4, which is, and f of 4 is 9. So I've just shown you two ways of solving this. It's either you use the input directly or you find the function of the given function. That's, you write down the given function as an input of the outer function before using the input number value. Let's take a look at this. This is another table where these cells UD mean undefined, and this is a table of the functions of hx, where h of x is the square root of x minus 3, and j of x is x plus 2. And we can see this, let's say using 4. 4 here would be 4 minus 3, which will be root of 1, and root of 1 is 1. And 4 here would be 6. So this is a table of value for these functions. So let's see. So supposing we want to find h of j, so we want to find the h of j of 0. So we start by, what's the j of 0? This is j. J of 0 is 2. So now we want to find h of 2. And h of 2 is undefined. Undefined. So let's try to find j of h. In other words, j h. So j of h, where h is, we can say where h is 4. Where h is 4. So j of h, where h is 4, that would be, we can say where h is 4, h of 4, that's 1, and j of 1 is 3. Or we can use the other method I mentioned earlier, where we use the functions. This is x plus 2. So you have j x minus 3, where here we want x to be, I believe I said 2, x to be 2. Was it 2 we used? No, 4. X to be 4. We use x to be 4. So here we have, when you put 4 here, you have root 4 minus 1, that's 1. So it means j of 1, which is 3. An alternate way of doing it again is just like this. You could say j is x plus 2, and h is, remember we're looking for this, where h is 4. So you have h as an input of j. Use h, the function of h, as an input of j. J is x plus 2. So in place of x, you have root x minus 3. So now we have root x minus 3. This is root x minus 3 plus 2. Does that make sense? Yes. H of x is root of x minus 3. Because this is a function, because this is an input, consider h of x an input of j, and j is x plus 2. That means for x, we're going to replace it with h of x. So this is what we have, and where x is 4, you have this minus 3 plus 2, 1 plus 2, which is 3. I've given you 3 ways of solving composite functions. 3 ways. So let's also look at how we solve this when we are given functions instead of table. Let's say the p of x is minus 2x minus 2, and the q of x is minus x minus 3. If this is the case, p of q of 5, which is the same thing as p of Q of 5, P of Q of 5 would be, let's see, P is minus 2x minus 2. P of 5, what's P of 5? Q of 5, sorry. Q of 5 is, Q of 5 is minus 5 minus 3. That's minus 8. So it means we want to find P of minus 8. And P of minus 8, that's equals minus 2 times minus 8 minus 2. 2 times minus 8, that's 16 minus 2, which is equals 14. I hope this was really clear. As an assignment, you can do this. What is Q of P of 5? Also written as Q P 5. Also, as an assignment, try this out. Let's say U of x is x squared plus 1, and W is square root of x plus 6. What is W of U? Which is the same thing as saying what is W of U of 3. I'm actually more comfortable with this notation. So can you find this? Can you also find this? So I hope this video was pretty clear. If there are any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do well to do so. Thank you.